So he is somebody who has this confident and a very cool demeanor. And he says he is currently unemployed, but he's a very professional person. Also, he considers that if he's the last person on earth, he would consider securing food and water for themselves. Very smart decision, because he believes that if he is the last person on earth, that will be the greatest utopia ever. So yeah, that is something. And when asked about sending me some information about himself, he said like, I had only 5 minutes for it. So he's quite time conscious. So let's see how time conscious will he be with his performance. So I think we are ready to welcome Alex Pandey to on this stage, and his topic is very interesting. Does Nepal need a vigilante? Let's welcome him with a round of applause, everybody.
As I was walking to the stage, I speculated something. I have a wild theory, and I suspect that each and every one of us present here, once upon a time, were children. And as children, I'm sure all of us had a favorite superhero. I had one. Mine was Batman. Batman had the devil's charisma and impeccable style, and he showed zero mercy to criminals. He kicked their rear muscles. But in my eyes, Batman was a vigilante. He didn't bow down to any authority, and he took matters into his own hands. And in the eyes of 7-year-old me, delivered true justice. But as I started growing older, I started noticing Batman was much more human. He was not a perfect superhero. He was a broken man. A broken man trying his very best. A broken man not able to deliver true justice. Now, the city of Batman, Gotham, and Nepal share many similarities. First of all, both of their names have an A as their second last letter. And second of all, in the streets of both of these places, criminals walk free. Ladies and gentlemen, when you open your newspaper, you may or may not find a child prodigy being celebrated, but you will certainly find a child being victimized from crime. And you know what's the most messed up part about this? We are no longer horrified. Our brains expect that such horrendous acts occur on a daily basis. Latest police data shows that in a span of 1 year, more than 6,000 murders are registered in Nepal. That is almost 20 people whose lives are stolen from them in a daily basis. Seeing such depressing statistics, it is no surprise that Nepali society craves for a vigilante that does not bow down to the authority of the system, which is clearly failing them. A vigilante who takes matter into his own hands. A vigilante who delivers justice. But do vigilantes deliver justice? I don't think so. A vigilante may execute the culprit, but can he bring back the lives of the murdered? Can he dry the tears of their families? And most importantly, can he stop future criminals? I think not. It is a sad reality that as long as humans walk on this earth, crime shall prevail. Ladies and gentlemen, we live in a society where a 16-year-old has to come up to an audience and speak whether or not all criminal responsibilities shall be handed towards a singular entity. I am of belief that there is not a single person on this planet that can shoulder such burden on his own. But I am also of belief that if this burden were to be distributed to us all, it would be a light one. Let us not treat crime and social issues as a taboo, but let's treat it as a problem that needs immediate fixing. Let us become the heroes that we have always dreamt of, so that one day, ladies and gentlemen, one day we wake up to a society where criminals fear the common man, a society that does not victimize children but celebrate them. A society where questions like, does Nepal need a vigilante, is never asked. A society which we are proud of. Thank you.
SHARDA Production Private Limited, digitalizing and visualizing brand since 2013.